Okay guys, Scruff is being silly yet again. And why is that? Well, we had a daft conversation last night, and if you check the video I did this morning on copper, you'll understand why. I'll pin that in the comments. Let's roll the intro and find out how Scruffy is an idiot.
Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. Now, last night in the Zoom call that we had with the Scruffy Squad, because it's all face to face, we're having a bit of a merriment and a bit of a laugh. And within it, we were serious. And part of the serious part of trading is you can trade both directions on a given day. So what I asked them to do, I said, right, we'll do a little challenge in discipline. And you'll see this in the video I did this morning on copper, and it will be pinned to the comments so you can have a look at it. And there's a snippet of the kind of just Mickey take that we take when we're having a bit of a chat. But we are very serious with it as well, where we go through what the charts are up to and how they're going to go. And what I said to keep it fair was just say long or short, you know, buy or sell. And they said, all right, buy. Okay, morning or afternoon. I said afternoon. And then just pick any product, like something that's doable. You know, like one of the majors or sort of a major minor or a major indices. And after a bit humming and hawing, they came back with USDJPY. So the plan is to buy it after 12 o'clock. Well, it's just gone 12, so I'm now going to camera. Now, I've already done a setup of this. Now, if I pull this down, Linda. There we go. There she is. Wonder Woman. Because the first video was that one. What was I thinking? Letting somebody pick the chart for me. Now, this morning it was copper, and I've done it in there. But if we go to trade ideas, and I step this back, that is me setting all of this up, both copper and USD, and I did it yesterday. Okay, then I showed the strengths of what's going on so they can see what's happening first thing this morning, and now I've just finished so they know what I'm doing over the course of the next few hours, this, which is the full read of the USDJPY, because that's what I'm about to do now. Now, if I go in Scruffy Bias, which is here, this will start showing me things. Now, there's the copper, what I was going to be doing this morning, and we're on, and I'm just updating now to show this. Okay, now this one, it's actually telling me that the upper trend is a buy, but the dominance is selling. Well done, guys. Picked a nice market for me to play with. Bing bang boo. So I've got to buy this, and it's in a selling situation. Excellent. All right, it's doable, but how do you do it? Well, the first thing you do is you work out what your minimum criterias are, because I'm going against the grain of everything, but I do have that in my favor. If I just pop this back up a second, there's the USDJPY down there. Based on its current ATR, kind of a target of about 9 pips is about right for it. So I'm not going to be doing any more than 9. So why is that? Because I'm going against the dominant direction, and I'm actually going against the short term. So I'm looking to buy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking for bounces off these levels. Now, I've already put these in on the hourly. It's based on this drive here. Now, what I need to do is drop this down into 5 minutes so that I can help time this, because I want it in and around here. Now, there is a way you can do it. Now, if I flick indicators on, don't need that. Just get rid of this. Don't need that. And I don't particularly need the Bollinger Band either. But I want to see what the momentum is in the market. And I want it kind of that direction, which it is. You know, you can see low, higher low, low, down here, because it's all in the low section. It is moving down, but that bit, it's kind of higher. All right, it's get a little bit high, static, and then that's high. So there is a little bit of pressure in here. Now I'm just going to get rid of that as well. Drop this back to 15 minutes. Right, yeah, in and around this area down here can be a good buy. So what I need to do is I now need to figure out where 9 pips is. So if that's 9 pips to the top of there, all right, could be all right here. So all I've got to do is get it up to there, as long as it doesn't recede on itself. Now, we can have levels inside of levels. You can have fibs inside of fibs and all sorts. Now I'm looking at this as a trading point. I'm going to be trading this section here, this range, and I now need to figure out some good points, some good target areas, if we like. So if I take a fib from the top of there and pull it to the base, we can see it's currently sitting underneath here. And I'm going to put some extra levels in for when I drop down into 5 minutes. I can see where this is going to go. Now that retracement is actually completed fully to the 50 and is now breaking back down. So it's these two here that I'm probably more interested in. That might be a stretch. Now there is a news announcement coming, and that news announcement is at 1:30. So I've got about an hour and a half to get this done. If not, I may have to trade it into the news. Now, the way I would do that is very simple. That would be a full-on scalp based on the drive. I don't know what the figures are going to be. I don't care about the figures. I think if anybody's trying to second guess them, it's stupid. Because were you in the room when the decision was made? No. And you've got no idea how the market's going to react to whether it's good or bad figures. You just genuinely don't know. Because I've seen great figures that should push the market forward, and the market has tanked like there's no tomorrow. Why? Because it's the big players making big decisions, not based on the next hour, based on the next 3 to 4 months. So I pay no attention to the news at all, nothing. My value or my way that I place value is patience. I'll stay out of it. Now in this case, I've now created a set of logical buy points. I'm going to buy any one of these levels, and I'm going to do it on a bounce. So what I want to see is, I want to see it come in, bounce away. I need 9 pips, as we've just said. So I'll just measure that out, just so that I can see a box. Right? Because there's a surge that might be coming in. So it's tight. So for that level, I need to be, that's my last point of entry, which is here, to then run up. You know, because I think this is probably the one, looking at it. In fact, yeah. So there, so I need that price down under here somewhere. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to run it and see how we get on, and then I'll come back to you. I'm looking for about 45 quid's worth of profit out of it on 9 pips. Catch you in a bit. Okay guys, I've got a bit of a decision to make. In around 10 minutes there's going to be a news announcement. Well, it's actually before that. And I'm toying whether or not to just kill this out and then go back in on a reposition. Accept the loss and just be done with it. Now the other part of me is sort of thinking this might actually spike up. The question is, do I want to take the risk? Tell you what, fancy making a coffee. If we get a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and Winky loves making me a coffee. I've got to run over your phone. Right, okay. Let's see, it's 26 minutes past. We've got tails here, but we've also got quite a down pressure coming in. The sensible thing is to kill this off. So I'm going to kill it off. All right. And I'm going to remove the order. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to watch and see what happens and then see if I can regain that loss. Now I'm going to do it in a controlled manner. Why have I killed it? Killing it was the sensible thing to do. I've got no idea what's going to happen in 5 minutes time. This might go on a merry race to the downside, carry on its journey, because I'd already established it's going to sell. But we do know when a news announcement comes, it'll do a fake out move. It'll go the wrong way before it goes the right way. But they also just fall off the cliff. I don't want to be caught in it. So I'd rather see what goes on, and then I'm going to basically trade what I see. So I hope that makes sense and you understand why I made the decision. But I made the decision quite simply because even taking that out of the equation, I'm still net positive on the day. And that's what trading is mainly about. It's about staying net positive. So you can sacrifice something for the greater good. But if you hang on to it with grim faith, praying to God that this may come back or you may get it right, that's a gamble. And the moment you gamble, you've already lost. So I'm just going to carry this on and I'm going to keep trading it till its conclusion. So I'll just leave the camera running and I'm going to watch it and then go back. And so now I'm looking to recoup my loss. If I don't, I'm not bothered. But ideally, just get back to break even on this particular trade, because again it's an exercise in discipline and management. Catch you in a bit. Okay guys, kill my tickets off, make certain that I'm done. I am. So I paid off the loss, came back and got back the initial target that I was after. I could have held it longer, I certainly could, because look, it's pushing up. But fib retracement, clear levels, and understanding that it will bounce back on itself like elastic band, and then just place the trades accordingly to what I could see. Now, what I've done at this point is, some might say a little bit foolhardy, but what it's shown is you can go either way as long as you apply common sense. If you don't apply common sense, you're wasting your time in this industry. And if we look at this, it's gone to the pip pretty much on that level that was predetermined yesterday, and then these two levels here, which is a strong swing, put my teeth back in, a strong swing failure and also a high probability fib. It went to the pip within it because they work like magnet points. Now there are other ones further down the chart as we go, but as we were seeing earlier on, this was actually a selling market and I was buying it. I was going against it. I like doing these challenges, I really do. They kind of fire me up and they keep me sharp. But at the same time, they are quite stressful at times. But as long as you got your coffee, we all know Scruffy likes his coffee, and he loves it in his little mugs. So if you want one, there's a little shelf below, keeps Joanne happy, because that's her little business. And just take your time. That's it. So that's it complete. It's been a roller coaster of a day. Friday and tomorrow, so it'll be nice and easy tomorrow. And as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.